Sometimes, in the heat of an argument with someone you care about, the words leave your mouth, and suddenly, your mind goes blank. Instead of standing your ground or finding calm, you freeze, unable to say what you mean. Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. Seneca, you know this feeling. Your partner's voice gets sharper, or a friend's eyebrows knit with frustration. Instantly, your heart pounds. You want to explain, to defend, to make it right. But it's as if your entire body is suspended in ice. Maybe your throat tightens. Maybe your hands grip the edge of the table. Someone waits for your reply, and all you can manage is silence. Later, you replay the moment, frustrated at yourself for saying nothing, for letting your side remain unheard. You may fear that this silence is a flaw in your character, a sign of weakness. You might wonder why your response is so different from the storm raging inside. The moments we freeze aren't failures. They are signals, a body's quiet wisdom alerting us to threat, even if the threat is only words. Freezing is ancient. It's the nervous system's way of buying time when fight or flight won't do. Especially in relationships, the fear is not just of another's anger, but of losing connection, disappointing someone you love, making the rift wider than it needs to be. Seneca, the Roman Stoic, knew what it meant to sit with difficult emotions. He saw anger as a force that burns twice, once toward the one we love, and again within ourselves, long after the moment has passed. For Seneca, anger is not just a reaction, but something we can learn to understand, to see its origins, to respond rather than react. Here are 4 gentle insights inspired by his philosophy, ways to honor your freeze response and walk closer to calm communication. 1. Notice the moment before the freeze. When conflict begins, your body often warns you, a tightness, a quickened breath, a rising feeling in the chest. Instead of judging these signals, pause. Seneca teaches that self-observation is the first step toward mastery. Simply noticing, I am starting to freeze, can open the smallest window for choice. 2. Reframe the meaning of anger. Seneca believed anger is not our enemy, but a temporary teacher. Ask yourself, what fear is hidden behind this anger, mine or theirs? Often, the freeze is a shield for vulnerability or the pain of missed understanding. Holding this thought may soften the urgency to react or the self-blame that follows silence. 3. Give yourself physical grounding. Seneca valued presence. When you freeze, softly press your feet to the floor, let your hands rest on your lap, or exhale slowly. Body and mind are not separate. By grounding the body even slightly, you give the mind space to return. 4. Allow the silence. Freezing may feel like abandonment, but silence can also be refuge. Instead of rushing to mend the moment, give yourself permission to remain quiet. Seneca valued restraint and reflection. A considered word spoken later may serve deeper healing than any hurried reply spoken in the flames of anger. If this speaks to something in you, consider subscribing. I'm building a quiet corner of the internet for people who want to understand love, attachment, and the unspoken patterns between us. Share your story in the comments if you feel like it. Freezing in conflict doesn't make you broken. It means you care and that your body is trying to protect something gentle. Anger, your own or another's, does not have to define you, nor decide the outcome. Each pause is a small act of wisdom. In time, by honoring that pause, you can learn to meet these moments with more calm, more compassion, and a growing trust in your own way through. You are not your conflict. You are not your silence. You are worthy of understanding and repair.